Hello, thank you for tuning in. This is another little vlog catch up as to where things are in my life this week. I had a good video come out this week on Thursday. If you've not seen, maybe you want to take a little look. It's about these weird, like amateur jackass guys that I keep seeing on Instagram who are doing all manner of just crazy stuff, setting themselves on fire, eating poo, all that kind of thing. I thought I'd do a bit of I suppose, a bit of an introduction, really. So I am Christian. I am a comedian. I was a stand-up in London, and me and my partner, we left London. Now, not because of any of this like London has fallen things, although it London's not fallen. It's not good, but there's this kind of narrative going on in the UK press about how London's overrun and all this kind of thing, and that's just nonsense. But like from an economic perspective, like London's like impossible if you're a kind of low to middle wage worker. And our goal is we wanted to move to Manchester so we could sort of still live in the city. I could still do comedy. It's sort of an exciting place. It's quite queer friendly, so we kind of thought that'll be the place for us. But in the meantime, we've moved in with my mum and dad in Derbyshire. So I'm sitting around Matlock town a lot and kind of going insane. Um, I mean, yeah, we left London because we wanted a bit more, I suppose. It's odd. I feel in two minds about it. I never really considered myself like there are people who are like forced to get by in London on really, really little money, and I'm not one of those people. I'm very fortunate not to be. I have parents that live outside of the city, so I can leave. I earned a okayish wage in the NHS, but there was just no future for us, and it was just like we can just rent forever and just move further and further and further out the city. And the way London is, if you don't have much money, and I don't have family roots there anymore, then it it kind of just feels like you're passing through. It is sort of how I could sort of best describe it. It feels like you're just getting by and there's not really much of a future. And like I'm not naive, like every city has its problem, but um Manchester just kind of felt right for us. Although I'm very like apprehensive because I know the people who live in Manchester are probably sick to death of Southerners moving up there for a better life, but we are. I'm trying to make the most of living in Matlock at the moment. That's the town I'm in Derbyshire. You know, we're seeing a lot of picturesque things. It's very nice to look at, but there's not very much there. I'm on a bit of like a health journey, kind of like against my will, really, because I don't really have anything to do, so I'm exercising loads at the minute, which is good. I don't have a social life up here, so I'm not drinking either. I can hopefully get in shape and all that kind of thing, get some fucking gains going. Um, so that's good, and you know, just trying to make the most of everything while we can, because unemployment sucks, but I'm doing it in a very kind of like privileged way where I'm able to go to family. So kind of just trying to make the most of the time, because you know, when you get a job, it'd be like, oh, I wish I didn't have a job so I could have all the time. So I'm trying to make the most of the time. But oh my God, like what do you fill your days with? Like I mean, you can see how people go insane doing this, and you know, give it a few more vlogs, and I might be just ranting off about all sorts on it, because you're on your phone, or at least I'm on my phone time. It's a constant like battle to not slip into basically just sort of sitting there and just trying to make the most out of stuff. I'm seeing things where I can. I'm actually going to the next town over, Derby, to see a comedian that I like. I like the stuff online, so I'm quite curious to see what their Edinburgh preview is. Yeah, that's it. I don't know how you film out and about. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to take the camera with me and vlog a bit on the way, but I will have to get used to filming in public. It just feels a bit odd. I don't really know. I'll film a bit of the train journey. So this is Matlock town. I'm heading to the train station to catch the train to Derby, which is like the big next town over. But it's very nice. There's no one here, and I still feel super weird vlogging out and about like this. It feels very wrong. It is odd. It's I don't know if I look at people weird when they're doing stuff in London. I assume everyone's looking at me also really weird, but it's unnatural, certainly. I never really know what to show because it's just roads, but very attractive roads. But the good thing is it's Sunday, so it's like dead. There's only like 5 shops or something here. There's more than 5, but there's like none. So it means there's no people, which is nice. Might get a coffee for the train. But it is scenic. It's like, you can see why walking is the main thing you do here. Don't get that in London. It's a proper steam train. I hate that my girlfriend mocks that I love trains. She thinks it's a sign of something. So we're back. I didn't film much in Derby because I've never been there before, and you know, I mean, if I'm looking at a place on Google Maps and filming, I'm just asking to be robbed, even though it wasn't that bad. But you know, you can't. You've always got to be safe. The comedy show was good. It's always interesting to see people's like work in progresses, and you get to see what the bones of the thing are going to actually be like. And now I'm just going up this hill. There's a dead pigeon there. The thing is, the Matlock is everyone's got these huge fucking hills. I don't know if you can see, which hopefully mean I'll be less fat when I'm back. One thing I do miss about London though is just how quick it is to get to places. Like, it's massive, but the amount of just like waiting around to get from one town to another is a real pain in the ass. But you know, I could just read a book or something and learn to read. I didn't film anything of the journey because it was actually packed, and I didn't want to film in Derby. I didn't want to film the club, so you get to see my going and coming back. And I've had one beer, right? And it's the first one I've had in months, and I just feel ill. Chat, is this getting old? Yeah, now he gets to come home with me, so that's something nice. I found the filming in the street quite easy, but it is Sunday and there's fucking no one about.
apart from cars, but hopefully they're concentrating on the road instead of what a dickhead I am for filming in the street. But I'm going to say goodbye now because I'm coming out of breath, but I will see you next week for another little check-in.